everybody. Welcome to the Basement Breakdown. I'm tired. I want to go to sleep, but we have some business to discuss. Let's do this quickly. All right, I want to go over quickly our picks for UFC. The Apex card that just happened, Marvin Vettori and Roman Dolidze. We didn't do too well on this card. Some of these cards are hard to predict. With these matchups, especially when the favorites, get beaten by the underdogs. So this was kind of one of those situations where a lot of things didn't go as the odds would say. And even so, like a lot of the prospects didn't win. And a lot of just weird stuff happened, to say the least. But I want to start off with the main event, Marvin Vettori versus Roman Dolidze. We got that right. I said Roman Dolidze would win by a decision. Overall, it was a decent fight. Marvin Vettori has a chin on him. He got hit with some flush shots from Roman Dolidze. And I would have given him maybe 2 rounds at most. You give him round 1 and round 3. But Roman Dolidze did a much better job. Mostly a stand-up fight, obviously. I think he went for 1 takedown, which he didn't get. I don't know, man. Marvin Vettori, I think, called for the trilogy after, which is kind of crazy to say the least. And he also, I think, acknowledged that we don't want to see that, so we're not even really going to think about that, but we got that right. What else can you really say about that fight? I mean, guys are ranked so high like them. Like, I feel like it should be, like, a better fight. Because when I look at some of the other divisions and a lot of the guys who are fighting each other, they're just, I don't know, maybe higher level, I guess. But, I mean, Roman Dolidze landed, like, a lot of spinning back fists and stuff. Landed leg kicks, so did Marvin Vettori. But, Roman Dolidze landed some stuff that would knock out a person, but Marvin Vettori took it flush on the chin. What can you say? Chidi Unjikani beat Elizeu Zaleski dos Santos. TKO'd him in the second round. I don't know why I went with dos Santos. He had a big moment in the first round, but besides that, he got his ass whooped. Alexander Hernandez beat Kurt, but honestly, you could call that a robbery if you want. I wouldn't really argue with you too much. One of the judges gave it all 3 rounds to him, and the other, I think he won a unanimous decision, right? So 29-28, I said he'd win a decision. You give him the 3rd round and the 2nd round. That takedown at the end, I think, must be why the judges gave it to him, but I don't know. I don't know about that. You can call that a robbery. You can call it what you want. The Great Apes on a 2-fight win streak. Damon Blackshear versus Cody Gibson. Yeah, I said Damon Blackshear would submit him in the 2nd round, which is exactly what he did. Cody Gibson looked good on the feet, made some bad decisions, led to the submission. Damon Blackshear looked very good on the ground, as he normally does. Branson Ribeiro beat DR. I'm not going to even pronounce his last name because I'm going to butcher it, but I thought because he was from a place in the world where they submit guys, he would do what Branson Ribeiro did to him. Evidently, that's not the case. Branson Ribeiro submitted him. We moved to the featherweight division in our next fight. We picked Kevin Vallejos to beat Choi Sung-woo, which is exactly what happened in round number 1. He KO'd him. Nasty. That was another example, I guess, of a favorite beating an underdog. And then we go to the prelims. Waldo Cortez Acosta beat Ryan Spann in his heavyweight debut. I don't know why I picked Ryan Spann. Well, in hindsight, I'm not too upset about it, but he looked like shit. Waldo looked fast. His punches looked powerful, and he got him out of there in the 2nd round. Ryan Spann landed a little bit, but very erratic, very bad decision-making. We move on. I don't know why I picked AJ Cunningham. I think probably because Bryce Mitchell was in his corner. That didn't really help too much. He was screaming at him. But Yu-Soo Young beats him all-around decision. AJ Cunningham maybe gets They're like two really shitty submissions that he doesn't really have in, like off, and then that's it. So yeah. Carlos Vera, 37-year-old, knocks out Josias Musasa, a prospect. Guy came in very late in his life into the UFC. That's not a diss, it's just the truth. I mean, that's not bad though. He's doing very well. This was a very good win for him. I didn't see it coming. I thought Josias Musasa, being younger and being undefeated, seeing what I'd seen from him, I thought he'd probably win by knockout. I was wrong. Yeah. I said Sam Hughes, though, by decision, which I'm a little proud of. Sam Page, she beats Stephanie Luciano by decision. You know, she derails another prospect, which is what she does. She beats people that she's not supposed to. And, yeah, I mean, Stephanie Luciano looked better on the feet than her. It was a close fight, but Sam Hughes got takedowns. She still moved forward, landed some of her own. And yeah, Stephanie Luciano is quite attractive, but that has nothing to do with the fight. That's just a basement breakdown take. Anyways. Andre Lima versus Daniel Perez. We called this one. This was a favorite beating a underdog, but like, yeah, he was beating his ass the entire fight. Realistically speaking, I was just waiting for this to happen while watching it, and it did in the third round. Great. Andre Lima looks very good. Jose Nunez, man. Yeah, we put her as a pick. She got knocked out bad in the first round. Not much to say. I kind of tuned out for that fight. Went to the washroom, came back. She was knocked out. Yeah, that was that. And then I kind of went in back order for this, but we started the card worse than we finished it. I was very worried at the beginning of this card that I actually wouldn't get any right, and thank God that wasn't the case. Because for the ones we did get right, we got the method of victory right, and a couple of them, you know, yeah, the rounds as well, like decision, and then Blackshear the second round. Regardless, whatever. Not a good card. Yeah, so Carly Judice beats Eunice Duben by a crazy knockout as well. So the women did very well on this card for the ones who did fight. I was talking a lot of shit about that, but this was definitely a good card for the women. Yeah, Carly Judice, she moves to 4-2. I think now she has as many knockouts as Bilal Muhammad at 4-2, which is crazy. I don't know if I'm actually correct on that, but maybe you guys in the comments can fact check that. But that's the end of the card. We got UFC London coming up next week. I got a video coming out about all my picks for that. So I'm going to leave that until then. I just wanted to make this video kind of covering that. And I also wanted to let you guys know how much fun I'm having while creating this content. UFC is a big passion of mine. I really like watching it. I like the ferocity that the fighters fight with. I like the modern day gladiators. I like the storylines. I like everything about it, really. I know that everything's not perfect as far as judging. Jesus, Lord knows some of the judging is crazy. As far as the UFC organization, obviously it has its own problems, and we can all have our various opinions on what's wrong. So, I mean, maybe I'll make videos on some of that, but a lot of what we would talk about, obviously, there are already videos about it, but I have a lot of ideas for content I want to create, so I won't hesitate to try and put something out there. But thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for watching my videos. I know that my editing skills need some work. I'm just starting out and I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm very happy to hear your guys' constructive criticism. And just, I appreciate the comments, no matter really what they are. I appreciate hearing from you guys. And, you know, I'm not sensitive, you know. I don't think you can be in this world. These fighters aren't sensitive. Some of them are. Some of them are a little sensitive, and then they get upset. John Jones is a little sensitive, and then he gets upset. Yep. Well, yeah. Paddy Pimblett says he's going to have his first fight defense against Conor McGregor. That won't happen. That was in an interview today, I think, with John Anik. Yeah, man. I don't know. Volklad. I don't know. Shit. Yeah, I don't know. I got to go to sleep, guys. Pleasure talking. Feel the